see the Métis people, our brothers and sisters are here. We see the Inuit people, and our brothers and sisters are here. All of our 58 nations from across Canada are here. Our youth, our men, the women, the elders. This is a movement because now it is a time for change, transformational change. Our treaties were meant to be peaceful coexistence and mutual respect. We shared this territory. We did not surrender the land and resources. We're sharing.
Part of the treaty understanding is a nation-to-nation relationship. And that relationship means that we are involved as grassroots people. This is the reason why you are here today, to tell the Conservatives they do not have your consent.
Recording off of TV.
And I hope that our understanding of the treaty relationship will be fully recognized and implemented in a way that it should have been. Thank you.
She wants the Canadian public to understand that she's not fighting with them. She wants you to stand with her too. And she wants her to work together. Let's share things. Let's not have one party be over another. Let's the wealth of this land. I don't know more.
I want to recall and remember all the other leaders that have come since I first came here 41 years ago. And when I look up here now, I remember that 41 years ago, we never had crowds like this. We had the same arguments. Our lands were being taken away from us. Our environment was being destroyed. Our way of life was being threatened. The health and safety of our peoples were all at risk.
You know, in some ways, it's no different than when I came here in 1971. We still have governments that deny us, that won't let us get into their doors. They don't want to meet with us. They don't want to talk to us. They're blind to the problems. But it's so different in so many ways. Because in 1971, they could get away with it. And now, in 2012, they can't.
There we have all our Algonquin women here. Look at how beautiful they are. Look at it. And it blesses my heart when I see our women that we are here. We stand strong. We've always been told that we, the women, are the backbones of our communities. And we have one strong woman that is the backbone of our nation, and she has given her life for all of us, and that is Chief Teresa Spence. So please remember her in prayer and her family. Please.
The said Indians do hereby cede, release, surrender, and yield up to the government of the Dominion of Canada, for His Majesty the King and his successors forever, all their rights, titles, and privileges whatsoever to the lands imputed in the following bills. Have and to owe the same to His Majesty the King and his successors forever.
There's two versions of the treaty. When you talk to government officials, they'll talk about the written version, which is basically a ceding or giving up or taking up of the land by the government, because and the resources and opening up the land basically. Because back in 1905 and 1906, when the Treaty 9 was signed, prior to that, Ontario and federal government came to an agreement that one of the sole purposes of wanting to enter into a treaty with the Crees of northeastern Ontario was that they wanted the land, they wanted the resources, and they could see that in the future there would be the De Beers mines, there would be all kinds of developments, forestry happening in the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years. And they said, let's make a treaty with the Crees, because we want to get our foot in the door. We want to get ourselves there. We want to be able to have access to those lands.
Grand Chief Dr. Stan Ludit of the Mushkegowuk Nation is preoccupied with making sure that everyone understands the meaning of Treaty Number 9. For the past several years, he has been traveling and organizing conferences on this issue.
Our history is here in Moose Factory, where the treaty was signed. These are very, very historic documents that we have here. And having the treaty document with us to honor and respect what our forefathers did in terms of the treaty in regard to their vision and their dream and their aspirations for the future, I think is very, very special. When we look at this treaty, we think of our elders that have gone before us who spoke about the treaty and how important it was for them and how they understood it. It's a special moment for me as well, as a grandson of a signator to the treaty, that my own grandfather, my own blood, Andrew Wesley, put his mark, signifying his agreement to what he had heard from the commissioners. He did all of this for us. That's amazing. It just brings you to tears, eh?
Yep. Wow. Your son.
So you think about it of the fourth generation.
The treaty is something historic, but I believe in my heart that it's as relevant today as it was then, because the understandings that were reached by my grandfather Andrew Wesley and some of your grandfathers and great grandparents, that